Hello, world. This journey that we're on, it has been to my awareness that it didn't just start. It didn't just start at this point of awakening or enlightenment. I'm going to say this, the journey started from birth. From birth, we all been trying to figure out or understand this planet, this dimension, this life that we're in at this time. So the journey doesn't really start at the awakening. That was a process that got you to this point. You going through life and all the trials and tribulations has built up to this point of breakdown, more or less breakthrough, you know. And I'm saying the journey has been going on ever since we were conscious. Ever since we were conscious of the world and how things work from our perception, the journey was already in motion, going through different situations that has molded, that has built so much resistance for this major breakthrough. And then the breakthrough comes, the enlightenment, the awakening. But it doesn't stop there. It is almost like you got accepted. You become one of the initiates. It is like you, I want to say, got to college or something. You know, you moved up as a person that is conscious to a different level or different state. So it doesn't stop is what I'm saying. It becomes ongoing to better understand. It becomes ongoing to better be aware of what's causing and what is, or what the patterns are in your life that need to be or need to have attention to or corrected. It's an ongoing thing. It's times where you go through this process and you're like, what haven't I worked on? And it's always going to be something. But you're steady on this journey, sort of digging and scratching or whatever. You're steady on this journey, becoming more aware, becoming more focused, having more intention with your actions. I'm saying it's just ongoing. It doesn't stop because, oh, I've been awakened, I'm enlightened now. It doesn't stop there at all. That is like, it's the beginning. It's the beginning. And I think that we have been so far gone and detached from what is really happening that we go through this to catch back up to to what really is. We go through this to reveal everything, to know who we really are in this world, you know. So the process has always been ongoing. Some people just not gonna make it to this point of enlightenment and awareness of what is causing and shaping reality. Some people are gonna die not knowing. And sometimes the older people are, the more hardwired their beliefs are, and it's harder to change. So be thankful. I am that I have a different perspective and a different awareness of the world from what I've been taught all my life, you know. But it's still ongoing. It has been ongoing. And even the great teachers or spiritual advisors or enlightenment or people with higher consciousness or all these different people, they're still learning. It's still an ongoing process. It ain't like they know this and it's a cap. It's still some more stuff to understand and be aware of. So just know that, relax, and remember, you know, treat it as a college course. A college course. Like, you still have to do this over here, but you're studying to become something great. And I'm saying that to take away the resistance of it, because most people, they get into it and it's like, oh man, I can manifest. I can manifest. I can manifest what I want in my reality. Well, that is true. You can. But have you became a vibrational match for that? And, you know, have you done that inner shadow work? So I'm saying the more that you take it as not so serious as a course like I'm studying in Earth University to become more aware, more um, to become more enlightened, to become more tapped in and tuned in to emotions, feelings, and what's causing my reality. If you can, I'm saying the more people that don't take it serious and treats it like a learning, I think the better and further they excel in it. When you get into it and you treat it and you have all this resistance, when I'm saying resistance, you really want it to do it, you really want it to happen, and if it's not happening, then I'm gonna quit, and I want to manifest this, but I haven't done nothing to get in the line to manifest this. It don't work. The more people take it in this situation like that is gonna cause resistance. They're gonna say, "F it, it don't work," and nothing like that. But the more people take it and relax with it and sort of build up this momentum of this inner shift to attract something greater, you know, it it works better, and it works a lot more faster because there's no resistance. resistance is big, you know. Resistance towards your desires is big because the resistance won't allow the desire or the manifestation to come in. You can't build resistance against your desires. So it's like desire minus no resistance equals manifestation. So if somebody desired like a big house and they don't have no resistance toward it, they're not begging, asking, they're not doing none of that, they're not searching, they're not digging up the seed every time because maybe they feel like they know they can get it or it's theirs. There's no resistance. But when people have resistance, like, man, how am I going to get that house? Man, they haven't called me. They're just doing all this extra unnecessary force and giving all this energy to something that lets the universe know that you don't have it. It's not even nowhere in your reach because you keep asking for it. You keep searching for it. It's a paradox. Like you gotta want it, but not want it. You gotta want it and have it, but not beg and ask for it, you know? You gotta believe that it's yours, even though you don't see it, but then ignore the current reality that tells you you don't have it yet. So it's a bunch of tuning to get to manifesting your desires, but you learn all that when you relax. You don't get it fully when you're, oh man, I'm gonna manifest the life I live. Oh yeah, you can do it. Oh yeah, man, this new car. Oh man, this new house, all this money. It comes with less resistance. You know, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And if you want something different, you got to become something different, you know? It's that simple. You got to change the identity that has caused this life. See, it's your identity that has created this life that you in. You want a new life, a different situation, different expectations. You change your identity to attract these things. So it's an identity shift. You know, like, how can this person with the identity that life is not working, it is hard, money doesn't come easily, I'm struggling, I never make it, things are going bad, I ain't shit, I keep failing, that identity to this identity, everything is always working out for me, life is great, everything works out in my favor, every day in every way, my money increases, life is good. I expect great things to happen in my life. I'm coming from a positive, optimistic person, identity, as opposed to this one. So you have to change your identity to expect and bring different things in your life. It's your identity. It's the person that you created that is upholding this life that you're living. So you want to change the life you're living. You want to change things. You have to go inside and change things. It doesn't It's not the outside. And if it is the outside that's causing you issues or causing you to feel like this, then that is a problem. Because there's nothing on the outside should determine what's happening on the inside that determines what's happening on the outside, if that makes sense. So there's nothing out there that has any effect to how I feel in here that causes me to project the life that I want. Nothing out there. Nothing. No person, no thing, no situation or nothing determines my state of being inside that allows me control to push out a frequency that attracts great things in my life. But when you letting these things outside, when you're responding and reacting to all this, then it has an effect on you, on your internal state of being, which causes an oscillating vibration, which causes a distorted signal to the universe. They're like, I don't know what this dude want. 1 minute he want this, next minute he don't believe he can have it. Next minute he want this, next minute it's impossible. Next minute he's happy, next minute he's depressed. And next minute he's thinking about this, next minute he's thinking about that. It is a distorted, confused, fuzzy signal that's being transmitted to the universe. But when you get clear, and there's clarity in your signal, when you can hold to a frequency and maintain it, then the attraction of good things that you want is inevitable. It just starts coming and it starts to flow in. Like everything is starting to catch up. And then it'll be an ongoing cycle of good things and positive people and good situations coming in your life. Because you have sort of created your own algorithm. You are internally feeling good, having good thoughts that is projected out. Good things, good situations are happening to you. And more of that keeps happening because you're riding that wave, you're riding that vibration, you're on that frequency. And boy, when I tell you, these good situations, good people that has opportunities and all this stuff is entering. It is coming in because you have dismantled the old filter that was blocking out the good. You know, somebody that is thinking in a bad way, they filter out the good because their energy is focused on the bad. And when you focus on the good things and stuff, you block out the bad because you ain't giving it no energy. So you're open to seeing and observing and experiencing more good things in your life. And then that makes you feel good, and it's an ongoing process. You're riding that wave, and good things are on its way to you sort of rapidly because you have changed direction. Like the quote I just said, change is coming because you are going to change. You have changed direction, perspective, attention onto something greater than this old stuff and whatever it is that you was focusing on. You know, so change is coming. It's coming fast. The more that you focus more on who you are becoming and less about who you were or who you are, focus more on who you becoming and what I need to do to become this person to attract this. Focus a lot of energy there and not on there. And then that eventually falls off and then it's more of this. But yeah, so whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. You know, So you want something different, then you change your identity. I remember saying that a long time ago, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Like it was habits. Like you keep doing that, you're choosing it. You know, like it's a habit. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Change your identity, and your identity automatically chooses something differently. Hello, world.